All aboard, welcome aboard. I'm Callie Jack, and this is How Not to Game with me, Callie Jack, the persona that I use when gaming. I'm also Dyfed Rex. Don't report me as being somebody snagging somebody else's account. I know most of you who are gamers have a handle that is not your real name. And you probably have a second handle that's not even the name you normally game under and post on, if you're a poster. Yeah, if not multiple of those. Well, we're trying to get through to the end of the year, and the big jam up where I didn't wait it out, forgot to come back and check and see what was going on, wound up costing me $200,000, not counting any savings I would have possibly have gained before that. Yeah, these 2 years stink. We're just going to zip it forward into 1931 and start with phase 2, which is the cleanup on the Telford Corridor Realignment Project. Yes, I've got messages down the corner. Most of them are speed and crowded. Just trying to get into that new year, see what's going to happen. We're at 6.2 in the hole for net wealth before we can even break even again and start working towards not being under threat of bankruptcy once the bankruptcy protection or reorganization period, endless reorganization periods end. We also need to start considering some of the issues that I created by not being logical and just going along, okay, where are the current points, set a waypoint marker, and then number them. I should have went through every line. There we go. We're into February. That's good. And that's telling me at 21, yeah, we're going to be bad off. Part of it is we've lost the confidence of our customers. Let's go ahead and close the list bar for a minute. Center this guy out and see what we can see in our monthlies. But this is when I caught it. It's back in September, so this part is going good. We're trying to get it back above 10,000 per month lost. We're getting there. Now it's time to do those final cleanups. Let's get rid of some rails and see if that gets us back some money. So I'm going to use the rail tool for doing that, this guy, because he's just a little quicker than clicking single clicks every single time. Now, I don't dare do that yet. Why? Because we haven't done our other junction, which is we're going to put a junction right in here to deal with our new issue. Drop a signal there. Now we can take that stuff out. And we're a little bit better cleaned up. One across. We'll take out that crossover, which is a heritage from when this all used to tie in and do all sorts of stuff up here before we came up to that level. But we got to wait for everybody to get by. So let's go ahead and get our signals where they need to be for the new and improved setup. We're going to take out that signal, this section of track, for just a moment so that we can tie it back in. And this is now almost done Couple little pieces of scrap track to clean up. Let's go to our finances. We want to go to monthly. We want to go to trains. And we've managed to save versus last month about 40 bucks all told. $93 when we started back in January. 57 is our total now. So we didn't really save as much as I was hoping. And we lost a lot because we didn't check. I did not do my due diligence and watch this with an eagle eye like I should have. So I guess there's our lesson. Now we just got to figure out, I just got to figure out where to put in some waypoint markers for here. And that having been Round Lakes. Okay, let's bring up Round Lakes schedule. Just Collier 4, Round Lake. I'm going to take out the number 4. Why? Don't need it anymore. We've given it a name. It's the Round Lake Telford Power Collier. Okay. Oops. Go to the schedule so that I can see his waypoints. And they didn't quite line up with where I wanted them, but that's okay. Get my sign tool out. And I really hate to say this, I'm pretty certain we have a whole new ML10. And that is the witch gold. Now if I go to Collier 3, good call. Delete the whole word, take out the space. And we're going to call this just Witch Rock from now on. And we can take out the terminal points needing reset. Ooh, that's a lot of people wanting to get to Peterborough. You know what? It's time to put in some sort of service between Ipswich and Peterborough. Bus on a regular basis, anything. Okay. We've also never really finished our road in here. bus that's going in between was supposed to stop here. So it's time to get to work, starting to build our next portion. 10 minutes into this video, I already feel drained. And we've long left that very pricey unit at the Telford Power Call, because those things cost $468 a month versus our standard lading station costing $72. $390 savings and change. I really hate to say this. It is time to see. Get rid of that. As cool as it looked, as nice as it looks, we can no longer afford it. Now, something else I can have to do is, I know we could probably take and do more if we expand this bridge out a bit down the road and make it 2 lines in, 1 line out, so that we can have faster turnaround, less of that right there trying to use all onto one platform except for the others. So we may be trying to do some good speed running here. I also need to get rid of this guy up here, and right now is a perfect time. Right now is a perfect time. There we go. I don't mind having the signals there, because that lets me get an extra train out faster. I am scared that I've got the signals set for the wrong spacing at the current moment. We don't have a spacing set. Let's come up here and take a look. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. But they were already doing it. I think that just sets the distance in between signals when you do a spin zone. We'll check it with the other guy because he's got money and we don't. Between the hundreds of dollars we spent on signs and everything else, that's why I need to start saving by reducing the cool look here. We're also going to save by reducing back this road 2 stretches. At the diagonal, he'll still come in as part of this station. And now I can put in a simple, we'll give him a sheltered bus station. What's the price difference? $72 a month versus $36 a month double. Now we're going to, y'all can freeze to death. You're coal miners. You've been down where it's hot. Cool off. All right. Next, go find our bus. That guy right there. No, we didn't give him a good enough name to figure him out. Petersboro Power Bus. Oh, there he is. Hi. Schedule. Well, guess what? From now on, you'll be stopping here at at the Telford. Oh, he's coming from Telford Power. Where did we? Oh, that's right. We put it on the other side. So why did I just do this? Waste of money. More wasted money. Okay. Take out that road. There's some savings. Make certain that I did take out the correct. Yes, good. Down the road, I will probably shift the bus station over to here, put the train station, bring it up and put it right there. But it's going to be a tight fit. And we would have to shift over the power lines by one or two to take and do a spur to take and bring him off, which would re-involve this guy. So right now, we're just going to make do. Now, one thing I've always been worried about is if I deselect a item, if it's still the targeted platform, will it still work? That's one to think about. That's one to actually try. You know what? We're going to upgrade to a platform choose there. And here we're going to end the choose zone. Why did I do an end on the choose zone? Because I don't want anybody who's not assigned to that platform using that platform, because it's a passenger platform and he's not on his own separate rail. All right, let's see if this works. Not going to cause a problem, not going to cause a problem. Not going to cause a problem. Yep, he still uses his platform. What I haven't seen, there it goes. It did work. Oh my goodness. We just figured out a new thing about signals and how the platform unchoose works. Hey, I'm taking the win. I'm Kelly Jack. Have a better day than I'm having.